Hi, welcome back again. In this session, we focused on the Power Query editor, and if I just talk about the previous one, till to the previous one, we discussed different type of the visualization, and the last session we discussed about the funnel, a waterfall, and the scatter chart. Let's discuss about the Power Query editor. I just open a new file here, but before that, I will let you remind you all the video related material is present on my YouTube channel. Just come out on the YouTube Fahad Hussain CS channel. Go to the playlist. There is a different playlist are there. You can watch with ease this session, whereas the content related material you can freely download from my blog fahadhusseincsblogspot.com. If you are new in the channel, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe the channel to get familiar about that what is going on in Power BI. Okay, so this is the data set, a dummy data which we use in the previous session as well. So in this university data, I just forcefully delete few of the data to make you understand how you can manage a missing data, whereas there are 6 number of the columns, roll number, name, degree program, duration, father income, and the count of this value. Okay, I just save this data, is present at my desktop. There is a new file I just made, and after that we can get a data from import data from Excel from here as well and from there as well. So I'm just click on that import data from Excel, go to the desktop and just type a university.xlsx. This is a extension of the Excel, and when just going to import here, it will show the window. You need to check it, and just this time you need to click on the transform data. That's a very important feature, and when you click on it, a new editor, it's called a Power Query editor, will be open. Okay, as like the same visualization window, there is a different number of the tabs, ribbons, and the option. Okay, the first thing is that on the right hand side, look at this. This is called a query setting. Okay, if this option is not present, so you need to just move to the view and there is a query string. Okay, that's the option. Now in the query setting, how many tables you have imported. For example, this is only the one table, that's why it shows a sheet 1. I need to just update the name. For example, I just write university data set, right? This is the name, and after that this is the applied step. How many step you are going to apply it on the data, it will going to make a history here as a log here. Okay, and you need to just cross cancel this sign to make back. Okay, the redo and undo option is also there in applied step. And on the right hand side, this is the table, original table, which you updated the name here. Okay, you remember that when you just transform the data, the good practice is that right click on the original data and make a duplicate of this data. Okay, and after that you need to change it as well. So I'm just write it university, write a dummy. Okay, for the practice one. That's why, because if you did a mistake and if you did a cleaning form, so the original data will remain here. Okay, that's the thing. So what is the focus on? The focus is that right click on any one of the column and we need to explore this all option. Remember that these all option is present at the top in a different tab as well. Okay, but we need to understand this thing. What are this option? Remember that in a f of x, this called a dex command. Whatever you discuss here or implement here, it will all convert it into a dex, data analysis expression, which we'll discuss in our upcoming session as well. Okay, the first thing, the numeric data. If you observe that every attribute having a values or alphabet here, that shows a data type. 1 2 3 is a numeric data type, ABC is a string one, and so on. If I just right click on the roll number, it shows me the copy, which means that if I just click on the copy, this column will copied now and I can make paste somewhere else. Okay, that's the first option. The next one is the remove, which means that when I just click remove, this particular column in which I'm just present, it's going to remove. And you can see that whatever the option I've just applied, it will just present there, remove column. If I just click cancel this right sign, the option is going to back. Look at this, the roll number is back now. Okay, this is a log history, you can say. The next option is remove other column, which means that all other column will be removed except this one in which I'm present. Look at this, all the column remove, just click to back. Right. Similarly, there is a duplicate column. When you click on the fourth option, duplicate, this column of roll number at the starting is present there, it make a duplicate here. Double click on this one and you can change the name. For example, I change it copy of roll number. Okay, that's the name. Otherwise you may write some useful name as well. Right click on it. This is the add column from example. That's the very important option in the Power BI. Okay, when I just click add column from the example, it will make another separate column first. Okay, look at this. It will make a separate column. separate, and then there is option add column from example, enter sample values to create a new column, control plus enter to apply. Okay, what is the sample value? Look at this. For example, I want to write some roll number values and concatenate with name, or you may say that name with roll number concatenation. So what is the first name? Ali. Just click on this one and write Ali. When you write a Ali, the Ali will be concatenate there. Okay, make a space, and after that I'm just write 1230. You can see that 1230 is the first roll number. Okay, and when you just apply Ali and after that control enter, you can see that first name will be placed there. Okay, control enter to get a sample values. Okay, that is called a sample form. Similarly, just double click on it, delete, and there is an IntelliSense. You can see that different IntelliSense helpful values is also there. If you want to add a date format, some numeric values, true, false, binary values, you may write this thing. Similarly, you can also write a column related value that is existing on your table. So BS space CS, okay, and just press enter. You can see that this is going to add. Okay, similarly, I can add values of other column. I can write my name here. Okay, press enter, and it's going to add. So which means that if you want to add a column in a customized manner, you may use this option to add. Now I'm going to write here roll number 1230. Okay, and you can see that the IntelliSense is there. There's a first roll number, and if I just click on it and press enter, you can see that all the values are going to paste here, which means that it make a duplicate. Not only this thing, after that I just write a custom name, for example, for example, the custom name Ali only, and just press enter. You can see that all the columns having a number is now concatenated with Ali. Okay, so which means that the column is there. Okay, the values is there and they are merged together. And if I want to make this values as a column, I need to just click OK. And now after that, you can see that a new custom column is going to merged here, added here for the usage. And in future, I can use this column for the further analysis as well. Similarly, right click on it. There is an option remove duplicates. If there is a duplicate values there anywhere in the rows and column, it will remove. For example, look at this. I just click on the roll number, duplicate, remove duplicates, and whatever the values duplicates are there, it will going to remove. Look at this. I just remove duplicates option from the log, and you can see that. Okay, this is the duplicate values is going to repeat here. So any value is a duplicate in the any column, it's going to remove by this option. Now the next one is remove errors. If there is error, by the way, there is no error word here. If there is an error or will be error, it will remove the error. Okay, I will show you the error option in upcoming session where the error arises, so we can remove the error as well. Similarly, change type, that is a very important thing. I'm just going to zoom it. For example, the default data type is a numeric one. That's why the whole number in which change type, you can see that it was already selected. If I just want to change the data type, if I just want to change the data type, for example, fixed decimal number, percentile, so you can change it as well. For example, fixed decimal number, you can see that the fixed 2-point decimal point number is going to add here. And now it's converted into a dollar form. Similarly, right click on it, change type. I can change it into a percent form. Okay, replace current gap. Similarly, I just make a change type into a date time, text value, true, false, binary, and you can using locale. These all other values are there, types. So I'm just make it a whole number again to back it the original form. Right, this is the change type, which means that based on this I can change the type of the any value. Sometimes the data is coming from the raw form, there is no specific type of the data there, so I need to fix it which type of the data type required here to fulfill the requirement of the normalization. Right click on it, change type. You need to explore it one by one. You need to explore one by one. Transform. The transform option is just used to convert any numeric data into a form of the some absolute and scientific values. For example, rounding the values. Okay, if there is 2 point something values, so you make it 2 or 3, so you may use this one. This time values is not a numeric form. There is 3 form of the rounding: round up, round down, and round only. So sometimes we need to go to the up values, down value, and some threshold values. So these 3 options are useful there. Okay, absolute values. Okay, if there is a negative value, it's going to convert into a positive form. Positive will be positive. Factorial, base 10, natural logarithmic, power, square root, text transform. Okay, lowercase, uppercase. I will show you a lowercase, uppercase. But except this one, you need to understand this one. This is all other scientific options of the calculator as well. So you need to apply one by one to get. For example, factorial. When I just click on it, that's a very big value. 1, 2, 3, 4. The factorial is very big. That's why it shows a infinity. So I'm just make it a back here. Okay, otherwise you need to check it. A 1 2 3 0 is a value is very big in a factorial. Similarly, base 10 of log, so I can apply this is a log value, back it. There is a name. I just need to convert into a text transformation option, like this one, like this one. Lowercase, uppercase, capitalize each word. So lowercase all the character into a small one. Similarly, the next one is the uppercase, like similarly capitalize each word, the default one. I can change it into a trim form. I can trim the values if there is extra space, and there it will trimmed out. Okay. Similarly, the clean, okay, if there is extra one, you can clean it as well as the length, how many characters are there in the word, it will show. So I just pack it. Now the error option, normally you can convert the data into a form of the JSON and XML, which means that extensible markup language XML, JavaScript object notation. But this time the data is dummy. We cannot directly change the type of the numeric or the string data into XML. So just because of this, when you convert into XML form, it will show in the error. And remember that I just show the option remove error. All the values are error. So if you just click on the remove error, all the values will vanish because all are the error. Okay, that's why that is the right usage of the error here. So I don't need to, otherwise the values is done. So I just tag to one. Same for the JSON as well. The same option is used for here as well. The transformation, text transformation is not applicable for the numeric values. That's why I used a name here. Hope you will understand the concept and all the except. Replace value. Replace value is a good one. For example, if I just click replace value, so I can directly replace value. For example, first value 1230. I want to change this value into a 1300. Okay. I just click OK. All this value will be converted into a 1300 because only there are one. That's why it's going to update. Replace error. If there is error, you can also replace it. Okay. For example, if there is error, I can also replace by the someone. So if there is no error, that's why it's not applicable there. Similarly, group by. Okay, the group by fill unpowered column, this option will I just guide you on the next session. The video is very long, more than 12 minutes are there. I'm hopeful all options are cleared from your side. If there is any additional thing you want to familiar about in this option, let me write something on the comment. I will try my level best to show right information about that. Stay in touch. We will explore the rest of the session from group by to the add a new query on the next session. See you in the next. Do subscribe the channel. Stay in touch.